it's important because of the nature of what we are doing. Actually, we are taking raw materials that come out of nature, and we have to transform it. The first step to make it turn it into a usable product, and that first step is quite energy intensive to get iron out of its oxide, and that causes quite a bit of concerns in terms of emissions, pollution. We have to deal with impurities, heavy metals, sulfur. Also, the volume of what we are doing, the sheer volume of our activities. You have to imagine we produce almost 100 million tons of steel per year as a company. This is a cube of 250 meters long, high, and wide. That's enormous. That also creates some concerns with our neighbors. They more and more people are aware of the link between environmental quality and their health. We are living longer, so people are asking themselves, asking us more questions about, yeah, but what is the relation of what you're doing up to our well-being? I think since the creation of ArcelorMittal, we really have a strong track record. We reduced our dust emissions by almost a factor of 2. Our SOx and NOx emissions are 20% less. All that thanks to massive investments. We invest about 10% of our total capital expenditures to improve the environment, and this means since the creation of ArcelorMittal that we have spent something like $2.6 billion up to now. I think steelmaking is the most water-intensive activity mankind ever has invented. We need about 150 tons of water per ton of steel if we would use it only once. However, our sites have very elaborate recycling circuits. So on average we use now about 20 cubic meters per ton of steel. But that's not the limit. In Brazil there has been a drought in last year, and one site was asked to reduce strongly its water usage, and in a matter of 3 months they reduced their water consumption by 40%. This is what other sites also can do. So the limit has not been reached yet with that 20 cubic meters per ton. Well, I think as time goes by, people will become much more aware even about the role the environment plays, and that means that people will become more knowledgeable, will understand what we are doing, what we are not doing. They will also become much more demanding on the results we achieve. So that will increase our obligation to monitor more in detail, to report better, to become more transparent. But in the end, I think that's rather an opportunity, because we will further decrease our emissions in a drastic way, and as we can communicate better, we will be able to earn our credibility and our trustworthiness, and in the end earn our license to operate.